Hello everyone. I am going to be using some materials today that you can probably find in any junk drawer or in your wallet. You have maybe collected a variety of these over the years, like I have. They're just business cards. So they're really cool looking business cards. They have really nice photographs or prints on them. They have some imagery that just has a lot of bright colors. So you can see the variety that I have here has a lot of different prints and colors. So I'm going to be using these and cutting them up into triangles. You can cut them into any shape you want, but I'm going to be using triangles today. And when I cut them, I'm going to be then poking holes in the top, whatever I think is the top of the triangle, or the bottom of the triangle, depending upon how you look at it. And I'm going to be poking those holes so that I can then take wire or a jump ring or a chain or some string, anything I can find in the house. I'm going to then use that to create a piece of jewelry. So I found a chain that I'm going to be using and repurposing for this project. So this is an old piece of jewelry that I had in my jewelry box. Many of you may have something like this, or a family member might have something that they can lend you to use for this project. Think that maybe it's something that you had and then you don't wear anymore, or somebody has and they don't wear anymore, and you can reuse the chain from it. This is all good stuff. So think about how you can repurpose and reuse all of these materials. So I'm going to choose the best part of these business cards to use for my project. I have a paper cutter here. This is a slicer that I use frequently at home and at school. So I know how to use this. I happen to have one in my house. If anybody has something that cuts straight lines like this, I would suggest that you use it. I mean, obviously you don't have to. You can just use a pair of scissors. I was finding that that was pretty easy to use as well. But if you're going to do something like this, if you're going to be using, say, old gift cards, that's always a good one. They're a little bit sturdier and a little harder. And again, they have really nice prints on them. So if anybody has a collection of old Starbucks gift cards, you can use those as well and cut them with scissors, as long as they're a nice heavy duty strong set of scissors. So I'm just going to start slicing using my slicer. And I'm cutting away the pieces that I want to use. And I think that one's not good, but this one will be good. So I'll just finish that off with a nice triangular piece. And there I have it. Poke another hole in this guy. I have a little box that I'm putting all my trash in so the stuff doesn't fly everywhere. So now that I have a couple of pieces cut, I can see what they look like overlapped to kind of play around with that as well. I'm going to maybe try different lengths, and I'm not cutting them all to the same size, which is nice. I'm cutting them to all different sizes. So now if I hang all those three together like that, I can see how they look together. Some of them are going to have images on the back and some are not. So you might want to consider that if you care about what the back side of your piece looks like. So if it's going to be a pair of earrings, you might want to pay attention to those details and layer them up so that when they fall together, that the back has a nice print on it as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my wire. I just have a spool of wire at home too, but you guys, hopefully you took some home, and maybe you also took some earring wires with you and some jump rings, some chain. I don't know what you guys took. I hope that you grabbed a lot of stuff because you weren't really sure what you were going to need. So I hope you grabbed some stuff. But I'm going to just take a little bit of this wire, take my wire cutters. You guys should all have your tools with you as well. Take my wire cutters, and I'm going to loop and just make it straight. And now I'm going to take that wire and put it through this whole set of triangles that I punched holes in. And now I can take my wire and wire wrap it a few times. So these are wire wrapping techniques coming in handy from our wire rings project and our wire jewelry project. Think back to all of those types of projects that you used your skills for. So now I have this cute little triangular dangly piece that I can use in various ways. So I'm going to take my pliers, again, my pliers here, and I'm going to finish wrapping my wire around. Looks good. Then I'm going to cut off the excess wire from the base so that it doesn't get in my way anymore. Again, put it in a little garbage dish. I just have a lid of a small shoebox for that. Oops, okay. So now I have a dangly piece hanging off. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these, and we're gonna fast forward this video.